How many years has it been since we were given the honor to be the godparents of Bliss, Norwegian Cruise Line Bliss?
Oh, man.
How many?
7.
Seven.
Wow,
Oh,
7.
my God. It seems like much longer. I mean, look, it takes a lot of work to be a godparent of a ship.
I worked so hard.
And ever since then, we've had this incredible relationship with Norwegian Cruise Line. And watching them grow and watching them venture into new waters, I guess.
Literally.
Yeah. But now with a new ship, Aqua, it's sitting 3 blocks away from here. We're going to go have lunch over there and check it out. But we had to bring on one of the most important people involved with Aqua. And, of course, that is Brian White, the Vice President of Entertainment Production for Norwegian Cruise Line. That is a lofty, lofty position.
That's
you have,
a cool
Brian.
job.
That's me. Is that me?
Yeah.
Yeah, great. Yes.
It is. It's you.
Good.
I mean, we're not just talking about Aqua, which is, of course, the new crown jewel, but you're the guy that is in charge of figuring out the shows for all these ships.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but it's fun. We make people happy. That's our job. You know, people go on ships. They expect good entertainment. We listen to our guests. We give them great entertainment.
There
Great
you go.
shows. Yeah.
I mean, when we went on Bliss for the first time, I didn't want to do anything but just watch these shows.
I know, I love them.
And I was thinking, what does it take to be the person who has to conceptualize and strategize? It's you. I mean, what is this job? I mean, where are you from and how do you get that job? Because this seems like a cool thing you're doing.
Yeah. So what it takes is a long time of planning, right?
Mm-hmm.
People think, oh, we have an idea on a Friday. The show shows up on a Monday, right? It's actually for us about an 18-month process. The big new show on the Aqua Revolution, which is our tribute to Prince, it's actually a 7-year process, right? Where we are really in the weeds with the estate, with Universal Music, with, you know, all of these different players that are involved, conceptualizing. We have our 100,000 square foot rehearsal studio in Florida where we're actually physically creating all of these productions, right? We have hundreds of cast members who are coming in. We have a costume shop that we're building all the costumes in.
How fun.
It's
Is it something
fun.
you want to do when you're a kid? I
You
mean,
know-
we probably wouldn't apply it to ships at that point, but have you always been a show guy?
I think so. You know, I was a sort of singer, actor, dancer, and then I started working professionally as a singer, actor, dancer and said, I'm not a singer, actor, dancer, and started working in stage management here in New York, and sort of worked my way up through stage management, production management, producing. I actually worked on ships. The first ship I ever worked on was a Norwegian ship. I was on the Norwegian Epic, which at the time was the, I think, 3rd largest ship in the world, as a production stage manager. Love the company, love the industry. I've worked throughout the industry in various entertainment roles, leadership roles, and came back to NCL in 2022. So I've been here 3 years, right in time for the launch of the brand new Prima class ships. And now we have rolled out the first Prima Plus class ship, Norwegian Aqua. We've got Norwegian Luna coming next year. It's the future is bright. Cruising is back, baby.
Do you know what show's going to be on Luna already?
I know what show's
Why
going to
don't
be
you
on
tell
Luna.
us?
Oh, you're hilarious.
Oh.
So cute.
Okay. Well, what goes
That
in?
was just awful. Come on. give that woman an answer. Okay, we'll wait.
No.
We'll wait.
You'll wait.
Mum's the word.
Here's what I'll say. So
Okay.
if you look at what we're doing on Norwegian Aqua, you look at Prince, you look at big global artists that we're paying tribute to their music
Okay.
and
Okay.
celebrating
I got it.
their artistry.
Do they have to be dead?
They do not have to be dead.
Okay.
What
They
about-
gotta be big.
What about
Okay.
close to dead? Because I'm thinking Cher would be fabulous.
She's gonna do 5 more comeback tours. Did you hear her on the SNL?
Please.
Oh my
I
god.
love
She's
her.
so cute.
She's amazing. I love Cher.
She's
She's
fantastic.
been doing her going out of business sale for
Yeah.
many years now. She's awesome. Yes.
Aside from being a famous artist,
Yes.
what is the criteria that you guys look at to pick a show for everybody?
There's 3 things: music that people recognize, visual spectacle. We got to have shows that are going to have big visual spectacle,
Okay.
easy to follow narrative. So one of the things that's great about Prince is this isn't like an impersonation show. This isn't like a narrative. Prince was born here and then we went here and then we went. No, we're taking sections of music, right? One section of the show is relationships. We're taking all of these great songs that Prince did about relationships and doing that as a section of the show. So the narrative is really easy to follow. You don't really have to think. You go in and you're going to have great music. On this ship, you're going to be able to sit and watch the show. we actually let you stand and watch the show. We've actually, because the theater is so
don't do that to
versatile.
me. I'm short.
No, you can get up front. You can get close. You can get close.
Excellent. Okay.
Have a true concert experience.
Nice.
So, of course, Aqua, Revolution, A Celebration of Prince is one show
Just
that's
one.
going on. What else you got on Aqua?
So we've got Elements, The World Expanded, which is taking one of our longest running, most popular shows and blowing it up. The theater on board, the Aqua, is this amazing immersive theater with video. We have these really cool chandeliers that telescope in and out. And so we said, let's take the show that our guests love and let's just blow it up. Let's do the biggest possible version of it possible. One of the other shows I'm really excited about is, have you been to Sid Norman's Poor House on any of our ships?
No,
You
I
have
have not. I've heard about
but
it.
I'm
Have
getting
not.
a lot of nodding around the room.
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. So Sid Norman's Poor House, it's this authentic kind of pub venue that we intentionally designed to be small and intimate.
Oh, wait, yes, I have.
Yeah,
you've
you've
been
been.
there.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, back to you.
So a little bit of a victim of our own success, right? This venue was meant to be intimate. It's so popular, no one can get in. And for years, guests have been saying, can you please take Rumors, which is this great front-to-back cover of the Fleetwood Mac album that we do as a show. Can you please put it in the theater? Can you please put it in the theater? And we said, no, our artistry. We cannot. We must protect our artistry. And this year we said, fine, let's put it in the theater. Let's
There
get
you
the
go.
best designers to do it. Let's really blow it out. And I have to tell you, in the past few inaugural cruises we've done, the few weeks, it's one of the most popular things on board. It's a phenomenal concert experience.
You know what I love about this conversation, Brian, is here we are in New York City, just several blocks away from, well, arguably the most entertaining blocks of available as far as theater and then just 4 blocks that way is Aqua, which is going to just travel the world. People will be celebrating life events on that ship, and while they're doing it, eating a lot of great food, doing some shots. Sorry, but seeing this entertainment, which you are beautifully showcasing it as you describe, I just want to say thank you for coming in. And I heard that you've invited us to come aboard today. Is this true?
I've heard that as well.
Okay.
Wait, are we even? Are we really invited?
Yes.
Did we just invite ourselves?
We just invited ourselves.
Cool.
Yeah, it'll be great. What are you going to eat?
I'm going to eat everything.
Do you know where you're going to eat already?
No.
Okay,
They
can I
didn't
give you
tell
food
us.
recommendations?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what do you got?
So my favorite restaurant on board is Indulge Food Hall. Have you been to Indulge Food Hall before?
Yes.
Yes.
If you go to Indulge Food Hall, my favorite item on the menu is, it's a dinner item, unfortunately, so you won't get to eat it. It's the chicken tikka masala. That was my old favorite. My new favorite is now our lemon lentil soup at our new plant-based restaurant. I eat every time I walk past Indulge, I inhale a vat of the stuff. It's
Oh,
phenomenal.
wow.
You can get that for lunch today.
Oh, okay.
I'll see you there.
Wait, do we have a choice of where we eat? Like, can we all eat
Well,
different
if
places,
it's a
or are we
food
eating
hall,
together?
the food hall has all the different
Yeah,
ones.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So
love it.
we can get a little this, a little bit of that.
Party.
Yeah.
I love a good plant-based restaurant.
It's good and it's good for you.
I need meat. Promise me there's meat on board.
Yeah.
Oh, there is so much meat on
Talk
this
about
ship. The meat. I was walking down the hall
Describe
last
the
night and I
meat.
was saying there's meat everywhere on this ship. Where's all this meat coming
It's a
from?
meatful ship.
Wait,
This Aqua.
what's the teppanyaki of this ship?
Hasuki.
Okay.
Yes.
That's
and
my favorite.
we've added more tables than any of our other.
nice.
Yeah, so it's huge. It's
Okay, cool.
massive.
Aqua is really just breaking all the rules, and
Yeah.
that's what we love about how every time a new ship comes out with Norwegian, it's even though they're in the same line of ships, they're all different. They're all
Well, and
great.
this one's bigger, right? So we had Prima and Viva, which were sister ships. Norwegian Aqua and her sister ship are actually 10% larger. Feels like 50% larger. Huge change. The space is so much more open. The venues are laid out so much better. So if anyone's cruised on those ships, you're going to come on board and say, "Wow, this seems so much bigger."
And may I just say, and I love telling the story. I never ever wanted to go on a cruise ever. didn't want to do it. And they said, you really need to understand what it's like to go on a cruise. And I went, okay, Norwegian, this is the way we go. And then I became addicted to it. I love it now. And so I'm telling you right now, if you have no desire to go on a cruise, I want you to change that philosophy. I want you to go to ncl.com and look at what's waiting for you, because they really do a great job. It will totally change the way you view cruising. I love it now. And I thought I never would.
Yeah. It's and there's more. There's more to offer. There's more to see. We're constantly listening to guests, and guests give us feedback. They say we want this. We go away. We have a test kitchen in Miami. The culinary team comes up with it. I have a studio in Tampa. You want this type of entertainment? We come up with it. We're here to give our guests more.
Come on, cruise virgins, let's go.
Are you allowed back on the ships after your last cruise?
The incident?
Let's not talk about that.
Okay.
The
troubles?
Yes.
It's okay.
What did you say? The truffles?
The troubles?
We had troubles.
Or maybe there were troubles with truffles.
Maybe. I don't know.
We had truffle
You
troubles.
never know.
No, trouble.
So Aqua Revolution, a celebration of Prince, is of course where we want to start. If they could just get the performance on stage just a show for us privately today, that would be nice.
I'll work on it.
Can you please? NCL.com. Go ahead, think about where you're going to go, and of course Aqua is the way to go. When is the christening?
We are christening the ship this coming Sunday. So we are here in New York. We leave tomorrow. We'll be sailing down to Miami. We're going to do 2 cruises for all of our employees and their families. They're going to be able to come on board.
Aww.
And then this coming Sunday, we will be christening the ship in Miami.
It really is. It's a waste of a great bottle of champagne. I mean, can you just let me drink that?
Yeah.
Let's not waste the bubbles.
Stick your mouth underneath.
So Prince had a huge catalog of music. I mean, dozens of songs that were all hits. So you had to whittle it down to what you thought were the biggest Prince hits.
Yeah.
And what is the one, in your opinion, Brian, that is the one that crystallizes everything?
So, we had to whittle it down to about 16 songs. One of the things that's really cool about the show is there's about a 30-minute pre-show party. So we're able to feature some songs that don't quite make it into the show. And then after the second show, we actually go into a nightclub experience of Prince songs. So we're able to take all the stuff that we couldn't get into the main show, and we're still able to do it. I think in the show, I have to pick 2. Let's Work, which is a song that not a lot of people know. It is probably the most fun number in the show. The choreography, which was done by Patty Wilcox, who's a longtime creator, choreographer. It's just some of the best choreography and best dance you've seen. But I think the number that really ignites the show and takes us off and really, really, really sells Prince is 1999.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
Okay. I'm going to play it.
You're going to play it?
Yeah.
You can do that?
I have the power.
Oh, my goodness.
I know.
You can do anything.
Scary. Play it. And Brian, thank you for coming in. Brian White from Norwegian Cruise Line, the Vice President of Entertainment Production. That's a fun job.
It's a fun job. Thanks.
Anyway, Aqua. We're going to be having lunch in there in a little bit. Thank you
see
for
you
coming
there.
in today.
Thanks for having me.
NCL.com. Book a trip right now. Go.